You're watching The Angela Anderson Show, helping moms live their dream while taking care of their family. Like, follow, subscribe, and share. Let someone know The Angela Anderson Show is here. And now, live on set, none other than host extraordinaire, Angela Anderson.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Angela Anderson Show, where we help moms live their dream while taking care of their family. I'm your host, Angela Anderson, and I am so excited that you are here with me today. So, just a little bit about why I created this show. This is a result of a virtual summit that I hosted during the summer of 2022 called Get Your Life on Track, Walk in Your Purpose. The focus was on mothers who wanted to identify their purpose and live it fully while taking care of their family. For 14 days, I interviewed top speakers and influencers who shared information and very helpful tips that assisted mothers in finding their purpose, pursuing their goals, and living their dream, all while taking care of their family. There was such a popular demand, so I created this talk show where I will continue to empower moms out there to see their value, understand their importance, and reclaim their identity. So here we are with another episode of the Angela Anderson Show. Just to let you know, this is episode number 20. So we've come a long way since we've launched in April of 2023. So excited that you've been on this journey with me, and we've got so much further to go. So today, I want to talk to you about potential, specifically your potential. And when we come back from this commercial, we're going to get right into it.
Someone once said that life is a journey. Every now and then I convince myself that I have it all figured out. All of a sudden, life throws me a curveball and I find myself between a rock and a hard place. Through it all, the pervading theme is that God is constantly pursuing me. Just when I thought I knew God, He reveals Himself to me in a different way. I now realize that His purpose is to achieve a deeper level of intimacy with me, no matter what it takes. His main concern is the end result, which is to live with Him in eternity. He loves me that much, and the same holds true for you.
And that's a devotional book that I wrote, a 40-day devotional journal, Just When I Thought I Knew God, available to you now on Amazon and in Kindle format. So if you haven't got your copy yet, go out there and get a copy. If you have Prime, it'll be at your doorstep within 1 or 2 days. And while you're there, might as well grab one for a friend. You could even team up and do a devotional reading together. I've done that before, and it's actually a great experience when you can share your thoughts, your ideas. There's a little section there where you can journal, and then you can just talk about how you recognize the presence of God in your life from day to day for a period of 40 days. Again, just when I thought I knew God. So before we went on the little commercial break there, I said that we were going to talk about potential. So keep that in mind for just a second here. Now, as most of you know, I am a human resources professional. This is something that I have done since I graduated college, and I've been in the field, and there's so many different things that I've learned, not just in the field, but what I've also taken and used for what I'm doing right now here on this talk show and as a life coach for moms. So a couple episodes ago, I told you that, some of the things that we do in HR, we study trends that are taking place in the workplace, trends that are taking place that affect human resources, how we help run the company with the employer, how we assist the employees, and how we create a healthy work environment. So I was reading this article that was put out there by Forbes, and the article was talking about trends in 2023. So as of today, as of this episode, some of the trends out there really caught my attention. And there's this specific one that I want to talk about because it really resonated with me. And I think that it will resonate with you as well. So, the trend in HR, one of the things that they've noticed, again, this is an article that was put out there by Forbes. If you want to go ahead and look that up, um, definitely go ahead and do that. It's actually very interesting. So, what they're saying is that skill-based hiring is on the rise. Skill-based hiring is on the rise, and companies recruit for potential rather than degrees. Did you hear what I just said? They're showing that companies are recruiting for potential rather than degrees. What does this mean? So they showed a 63% increase in the past year. And what it's basically saying here is that value is placed on experience rather than academic qualifications. So they're looking at experience over academic qualifications. So when I saw that, I said, whoa, wait a minute here. This is interesting, because I remember there was a time, a period of time where degrees, academic excellence, that was the thing. I mean, think about it. When you were raised, wasn't that pushed? Didn't your parents say, hey, stay in school, get good grades? Because, you know, when you get good grades and you perform well, then that's what gets you into certain classes. And then when you get good grades and perform well in those classes, and you know, matriculate through grade school and high school, and then that's when the colleges notice you, and that's how you get into a good college, so that you could get a good grade again and get a good degree, so that you could get out there and just get a good job, right? That's how we've been trained to think. So when I saw this, I said, wait a second, you know, now they're saying that potential outweighs your degrees. And again, I remember a time when, you know, I was writing a resume, my own resume, and I also help people write their resume, and we try to accentuate these degrees, you know, make those letters after your name bold, you know, because you work for those, and you want to make sure that it stands out. And you know, now it just seems like everything is shifting. It's the reverse. But let me tell you, the advantage of this for some people, and this is why they were, you know, writing this in the article. What they're saying is, as a result of this trend, it actually removes the career and salary barrier for over 2/3 of adults in the US who do not have a bachelor's degree. So, because employers are looking at potential experience over the degree, it's removing that career and salary barrier. Whereas people thought that they couldn't attain it because, oh, I just don't have that degree. I'm not going to get that job because I don't have the degree. But now they're saying, if you have the experience, then yes, we will hire you. If you can show that you have the experience, we're not going to put that much weight on the degree any longer. So, you know, I thought for a second, about this time early on in my career. And it was a company, I worked for this company um, for just a little while. And I was maybe like 5 years into the HR field. So this was a while back. And we had a really good team going. You know, we had recruitment, we had benefits. I was in the benefits department. Um, we had just a little bit of everything, and it was a pretty good team. And we added this person. I remember this very clearly, and we were all intimidated because here she comes, and she has a master's degree in human resources. Okay, so it's early, right? So none of us have that, and here she comes. She's right out of school, and so she joins the team, and we're just working there beside her, just doing our day to day. But something that we realized is that we seem to know a lot more than she did. And we thought for a second, well, wait a second, doesn't she have a master's degree? But what I soon learned is that in this field, specifically human resources, the experience is what teaches you, not what you learn in a book. You could learn in a book all day, and they can tell you all the things in this book, but it's not until you roll up your sleeves and get into the department and all of the nuances and all the different scenarios and all the things that come your way. And if you're in HR, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's how you learn your experience. And a book can't teach you that. And it's not just HR. There are other fields that they were saying, some of the tech fields, they said in this article I'm talking about now, that the experience is what really stood out when they were trying to get, not just hire, but assess people's performance based on a degree, based on, what they knew and what they've done over the years. Experience, the potential, that is what really stood out. I want to encourage somebody out there today. HR and these companies they're finally catching on that your experience is valuable. Your experience is valuable. No one can take that from you, and no one can duplicate it either, because your experience is your experience. It's what you've learned through your life. I'm going somewhere with this. For the mom out there who believes that she needs a degree to get to her goal, that she needs something other than what she already has inside of her, that is just not true. You don't need a degree. You don't need all of these things. What you have, what you possess, is enough to pursue your dream, to go after your goal. And a few episodes ago, I talked about skills being transferable. I can't recall the episode it was, but as a mom, you have so many skills. You have so much that you can't even put it on paper. And if you tried, I could probably doctor it up for you and get it in a resume for it to be functional. But what I'm trying to say is, don't let anyone tell you that you need a degree just to pursue your dream, just to go after something. Now, there are highly successful people out there that do not have a degree, that actually dropped out of school. Who are these people? Well, there's a lot of them, but I'm just going to call out maybe a couple of them, right? Bill Gates. Bet you didn't know that he doesn't have a degree. He's the co-founder of Microsoft. I'm sure everyone's heard of Bill Gates. And he actually dropped out to start the company, and never went back, and became successful, a billionaire even. Another one, Richard Branson. Richard Branson of Virgin, you've heard of him. He's also a billionaire. He struggled with dyslexia, other things. Academic performance was just low, but he didn't let that stop him. Billionaire. Another one, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook. Did you know that he launched Facebook in his college dorm room, but he never finished college? So, what do all of these people have in common besides the fact that they dropped out of school? And by the way, let me make something clear. This is not a show about dropping out of school and dropping out of college and encouraging you not to get an education. No, no, no. Education is very important. Education, it opens your mind. It broadens your horizons. I have a double major in a bachelor's degree. I have a master's degree. I'm certified in HR. I'm not downplaying education. A lot of my family members have their doctorate degree. I know people right now who are in school getting their master's degree. I applaud you, all of you, for that. And keep going by all means, because it's a wonderful thing. What I'm saying is that the emphasis should be on what you possess inside of you. What did all these billionaires have in common? This is what I think they had in common. And a lot of times you will see this, not just in the workplace, but just in general. Have you ever noticed that there will be someone with a very high IQ, and sometimes they kind of, you wonder about, I don't know, I don't want to call it street smarts or common sense, but sometimes it's questionable. I don't know if you know anybody like that. But IQ cannot compare to EQ. Have you heard of EQ before? Maybe I'll do a show about that, but let me just summarize for you. There's intelligence, as in like book smart, and then there's emotional intelligence. So all these people have in common, the successful people out there, the things that you possess as a mom, things like grit, meaning that you might have been through something really tough and you kind of stuck to it. Determination, adaptability, flexibility. You're able to adapt to different situations as a mom. We have to, right? Because we never know what's going to happen in our families, with our kids, et cetera, okay? All of these things. Consistency. You got to get up every single morning and take care of the kids, right? Even if you had adult kids, you've had to do it when they were young. And whatever you're doing right now, for whatever age group your kids are, all of these skills you possess just because you're a mom. That's what we have in common. And that's what will make us successful as we continue pursuing our goals and our dreams. Again, I just want to encourage somebody out there. So don't let your lack of degrees stop you from doing what you know you are supposed to be doing. I want to compare it to something that every mom will know about, and that's giving birth, right? You're pregnant with potential. You're pregnant with promise. You're pregnant with possibilities. You're pregnant with purpose. And at the appointed time, you're going to give birth to that. And just like an expectant mother, you're expecting these things to come forth, and they will. But you have to remember that you have all of that, everything it takes. You have it already inside of you. So keep that in mind, not just today, but going forward. And as you're writing down your goals, as you're thinking about your dream, don't be discouraged by what you think you don't have, but focus on what you do have and use that and go forward. Now, some of you might know that, and I've said it already, I'm a life coach for moms. And what I do is I assist moms in identifying their purpose. If you don't know your purpose, I will tell you this: you are here on earth for a reason. And our job is to figure out what that is and then pursue it at all costs. So we identify the purpose and then we live it out. We live it fully. You don't have to wait to live it fully. A lot of us use kids as our excuse, or family obligations as our excuse not to pursue your purpose. But I'm telling you, you can do it all while taking care of your family. How do I know? Because I'm doing it. And I know plenty of others who are doing it. If you continue to watch the show, I interview quite a few women who are all living their purpose, living their dream while they're taking care of their family, or they've already done so. But anyway, I want to show you a quick commercial about my coaching. Be right back.
Are you a mom who has a dream that you want to pursue but feel like you don't have the time? Are the dual roles and responsibilities of your life pulling you in every direction? Get focused now and make your dream a reality. You can achieve your goals without neglecting your family. Angela Anderson can show you how. Angela Anderson, Life Coach for Moms. Empowering moms to identify their purpose and live it fully. Angela offers masterclasses for moms and a coaching program to get you on track for an investment that fits your budget. Find out if having a mom life coach is a good fit for you. Schedule a free consultation by going to www.chatwithcoachangela.com.
We'll figure out where you are in life and get you to the next step.
www.chatwithcoachangela.com. It'll take you right to my schedule, and schedule something with me and let's chat about it. All right. So we talked about quite a bit today, specifically potential. I hope that you've learned something from it. And if you did, make sure you like, comment, share, but most importantly, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The Angela Anderson Show has its own channel, and we come on every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So even if you miss it, you can always go back and look at it. And if you subscribe, you'll get a little alert to let you know when we're getting ready to come on. We're also on Spotify for all of those who just want the audio version. So what you would do is go out on Spotify, look up the Angela Anderson Show. Every episode that we have broadcasted is on there for your listening pleasure. And you can also hit the follow button, and that follow button will alert you every time, again, that it is going to show. So I just want to say thank you. Again, we're 20 episodes in. Thank you for joining us, not just this time, but for every time. Thank you all for your support. I do appreciate it. And I want to tell you, take good care. Until next time.